It is overcast and windy, so there is no cicadas humming. Thank the Lord. Hi guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. I'm here today with December favourites. I have managed to slot them in as well. I've been saying like Merry Christmas and Happy New Year on the end of every video, and then I've come back with another video, but still that's good. Better than none, right? I'm feeling very like wilderness safari right now. I'm pretty much a hot mess. I don't know what's happening with the hair. I can't really get it together. We have like my cool kind of khaki vest on, looking like I'm going fly fishing. Not really sure what's happening. First up on the favourites list would have to be my midi rings. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a few posts of my midi rings. I did quite a lot of posts on these guys. I do love them. There's a lot around. I do know you can get them on Etsy and places like that. These ones I actually picked up from Sports Girl. I told you that in my vlog. There's a couple stuck here, one here, two there, and ones with love hearts there. Excuse my nails, I need a fill, they're quite disgusting. But I'm just loving these. I'd call them midi rings or just top of the finger rings. I do know there's lots you can get on Etsy because they're super popular at the moment, but I'm loving them. Very earthy and kind of hippie chic when I wear them. My mum said, what are those bottle caps doing on your fingers? I'm not quite sure what that meant, but anywho, these are my midi rings. Definitely a favourite this month. I don't really have any beauty this month. The only kind of beauty thing I have is a hair care thing. I always have hair stuck to my hair things. It's really gross. This would be my Toni & Guy Prep, which is the heat protectant mist that I had got a while ago. This is still that same bottle. I need to get another one of these bottles. You can pick them up at Woolworths here in Australia, but it's a really good heat protectant spray and it smells really nice. I got this as well as getting my sea salt spray that I think I showed you in one of my other videos as well. Rah! Okay, these are really funny favourites actually. They're totally weird. There's not many of them, but they're really weird. Next would be my hydrange. These are my hydrangeas, and I had to mention them as a favourite. So I know it's random, but definitely had to mention these. They grow just out the front of this window. There's a window here on our bedroom, and I have 3 bushes and they produce these massive hydrangea flowers in the colours of mauve, lilac-y kind of lavender colours, and then there's like a motley kind of colour here, and then there's kind of really pink ones. But they are just amazing, and this summer's been great with them, so I haven't had to go to the flower market too much. I do have roses behind me now, white roses, but these hydrangea, my mum comes and picks them, my mother-in-law comes and picks them, my sister-in-law comes and picks them. Everybody takes them. Sometimes I do a bunch like this or just one stem, and they're really beautiful. So I had to mention them in my favourites because they've definitely been an ongoing favourite this month. A huge favourite this month has been my T4 mug from L&M. I did mention that I wished I was drinking out of it in my last vlog, but I was drinking out of my Coffee Comes First mug, which I was drinking tea out of, but whatever. This is such a great mug from my girl Jan's line L&M. You know, you've seen me rave about the Coffee Comes First. Well, this T4 is so good. It's such a good size for tea. I've raved about it. It's on Instagram. I do postcards for Jen. But honestly, go and check out her mugs if you haven't. The link is always below in my info box. This is such a great size mug for a really nice cuppa, just to sit and have a good cup of tea. Next favourite up would be my iPhone 6. This, I have just upgraded this a couple of weeks ago actually from my iPhone 5 to my iPhone 6. This is such a good phone. If you do have the chance to upgrade, I really strongly suggest you do, because the battery life on this phone is just fantastic. It lasts all day for me. I actually haven't ever run it to flat, and I am on social media all day, every day. I'm doing emails and work. It is on Bluetooth, it is on Wi-Fi, and it just holds on so well with the battery life. The only downside I would say about this phone is that the lock button is on the side here, so it's hard to close as opposed to being on the top. It's a bit fiddly with trying to lock it like that, but other than that, it is such a fantastic phone. Right now I just have from Vodafone store, I have an iFace cover, just a black one, for iPhone 6. The cases are a little bit harder to find. They'll be on eBay, but this is such a good phone. I know the Note's really good too, but I just thought it would be way too big on my ear. And lastly, I told you there's only a few favorites. I had to mention my beloved Neverfull GM. You just saw what's in my bag with it, but all month I have been rocking this. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that. I've pretty much had it straight all month. It is a fantastic tote bag. All Neverfulls are. If you're a tote girl, you love slinging them over your shoulder or kind of in the crook of your arm, Neverfulls are fantastic for that. And as I said in my last video, the GM holds the world. So if you need a mummy bag, or you need a uni bag, you're going to college or school or something like that, this bag just holds so much stuff. You just saw my what's in my bag with it. I love this to death. It was my first ever Louis Vuitton bag, and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. So that is definitely my favorites. So that is all my favorites for the month of December. Finishing off the year of favorites for 2014. Next up will be New Year's. I do hope everybody has an amazing New Year's, that everybody is really safe and has a lovely time with their family or friends or loved ones. And yeah, if you do like favorites, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you'd like to do so, there is a button down here somewhere. I hope everybody is doing really well, and I will see you guys in 2015. Take care, guys. Peace. I've always